Om. Namaste and happy day to you. I'm Britt and I am here today just to talk a little bit about the upcoming solar eclipse through the lens of yoga. I live in Oregon, and here in Oregon we are right in that beautiful line of the eclipse, and so we are anticipating more than 1 million people coming through the state of Oregon so that we can experience the magnitude of this event, this cosmic event that has not happened in essentially 100 years. So it is a spectacle, of course. Many people will be going to simply watch the eclipse. And in this way, I'm going to offer sort of a juxtaposition on how we might look at this eclipse through the lens of yoga. Many of us will be going to witness and to watch the eclipse. And in that process, we will be surrounding ourselves with a lot of people, a lot of stimulation, a lot of activity. In my mind, I have this sense of it being sort of like a big, huge tailgate party. And that might not be how you're doing it, but people might be camping out and sitting around campfires and eating a lot of food and having a lot of conversation and children running about and a lot of activity and life force and vitality pulsing. I'm going to offer that through the lens of yoga, we can also really look at these moments as we creep our way up to the actual event of the eclipse. We can look at these moments as an opportunity to align ourselves with something magnanimous, and that is the cosmos. In this way, everything that is within our own bodies is made up of the same 5 elements as the entire earth and the entire cosmos are made up of. And those are earth, water, fire, air, and ether or space. Those 5 elements make up the planet in which we are traveling and make up our bodies in which we are traveling. So with this, when you are traveling in your body in this planet, we can align ourselves with the cosmos in a way that allows us to be more clear and more potent and less emotionally volatile or emotionally agitated or emotionally erratic, because the cosmos don't have that sort of erratic nature. That's just not their nature. They go in alignment with finding sattva, finding harmony when and however possible, without a judgment, a moral judgment, or a rightness or wrongness, or a reactivity or a volatility associated with it. In our human nature, we have a tendency to have a lot of emotional reactivity, and when that occurs, it then stirs up all of this energy around our mental activity, so we're not able to think as clearly, and we're not able to make as quality decisions that are aligned with our highest good, and then that affects our ability to make really intelligent choices moment by moment, day by day, whether it's the food that we put in our bodies or what we're going to take as a next step in this day, or how it is we're going to evolve into our highest expression of ourselves while we're here on the planet. So here are some ways that you can actually take full advantage of the solar eclipse that is coming our way. Number 1, recognize that this is a beautiful time to say prayers and to set intentions. And it is a particularly beautiful time to do so in a way that is aligning your nature with nature as a whole. So that means not having a ton of food in our tummies in those days and hours before the solar eclipse. It means not drinking alcohol or imbibing in any drugs or mood-altering enjoyments, if you will. It also means choosing natural clothing and sitting upon the earth for the actual solar eclipse. It also means setting a vision for yourself, an intention, a sankalpa, a divine intention for what it is you want to make manifest, what it is you want to bring completely into your life and into your heart. and into your mind so that you can act intelligently step by step by step to make manifest what it is you're seeking. So all the really fun stuff that we would do as a spectacle or as a spectator sport in this huge, amazing thing that's happening, we can actually really make a greater impact in our own lives, and therefore in the lives of those that we love and those who need our love in our communities, in our homes, and on the planet, by really consciously saying, how do I align myself with nature? How do I bring myself into my most natural state, natural clothing, natural state of being, not overtaxing my physical body, having enough water? And then how do I set myself on this earth, ground myself in this place and space for that time of the eclipse so that I can really receive the merit, the benefit, the boons of what the ancient yogis knew insofar as having this universal energy being able to affect our lives so that the macrocosm and the microcosm are moving in the same direction. So I'm sending you a great deal of love, a little bit of yogic food for thought, and I hope you enjoy the solar eclipse wherever you are on the planet. And even if you're not in that direct line, you may use the power of the yogic perspective on the solar eclipse to set forth your dreams in motion. So much love to you. Namaste. Om.